Please welcome Vetria Williams Anthony and her beautiful family. When it's twins day at school and a student picks you, sums it up. Vetria is passionate about sharing the business opportunity. She has also partnered with Nettie Wright House, and they have an amazing Facebook workout for the Juice Plus and Tower Garden community.
I'm shredding snacks after dinner. Lord Jesus, y'all pray for me, okay? Just pray for me. The sun is shining bright. It is too pretty to be in the house. If you're in the house, get out. If you don't feel like going walking, then go stand outside in the yard and do some high knees or something. Use your arms, twist at your waist. So I'm adding my complete shake mix, and I love the individual packs.
Not only does she talk the talk, but she clearly walks the walk. You couldn't have picked a better meme, and when it comes to your Tower Garden and Juice Plus business, you are the notorious VIT. Please give it up for Vetria.
Beautiful. Much for this awesome opportunity. I want to apologize to everyone for not being able to be visible, but I am a 24-year educator, and I'm not sure how much you all know about education this year in the pandemic, but this year has started off really, really rough, really stressful. My husband sensed my stress and got me on a getaway at a place where we have been trying to go to for about 3 years now, and it stays booked up. We got here, and now the storm is coming, and we can't get out before the storm hits. So, but I have enjoyed the sunlight while it was shining. But thank you all so much, and it's such an honor to be here with the Hicks sisters on their awesome call every Saturday. You all make sure you tune in every Saturday. I want to talk to you about how I got started and why I continue to stay with the company and get my Tower Garden. Just like everybody else, I was on Facebook and connected with an old friend that I had grown up with, Miss Lynette Wright House. Lynette and I I have known Lynette all of my life. Our mothers were best friends. They were teachers in the Broward County school system. Her mother had the privilege, I say, of teaching me science for 3 years in middle school. Bless her heart, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And she tolerated me all 3 years. She was my basketball coach and my softball coach. And so Lynette and I reconnected on Facebook, just like most people do. And one day I was just going through her post, and I saw the Tower Garden. And I connected with her, and I was like, what is this? Tell me about this. She gave me all the information about Juice Plus, but I really wanted to know about that Tower Garden. It was right when the pandemic hit, and I wanted to know what she was growing. When she gave me the information, and it was a no-brainer for me. It was in the middle of the pandemic. I live in Kentucky. Our grocery stores, our governor shut our state down. So it wasn't easy to go to the grocery. It wasn't easy to get fresh produce. And so the Tower Garden for me was a complete no-brainer. I instantly ordered my Tower Garden, and as soon as it came in, got it set up, got started growing all of our leafy greens. We are big salad eaters at our home, and just like it was said earlier, you can grow everything you need for a really nice salad in your Tower Garden. And so I have different types of lettuces. I have celery. We have basil, cilantro, chives, a lot of different herbs. The only thing I haven't grown is cucumbers, but that's next. And it was a real good peace of mind to know that I was growing fresh food for my family 20 feet away from my kitchen. I literally walk over to my living room, pick what we need, go take it over to the kitchen, get it prepared, and we have dinner. The financial benefit of having that tower garden in your home, there is absolutely no waste. I want you to think about how many times you go to the grocery with all of the great intents of you're buying all of the things you need so you can go home and eat healthy, only to get one meal out of it, possibly two, because the food starts going bad. It gets pushed to the back of the refrigerator, and before you know it, you've thrown out $80 worth of produce. Well, that never happens with the tower garden, because with your tower garden, you are picking what you need for that day, and there is absolutely no waste. You're not going to have to throw anything away because everything you pick is fresh, no pesticides. No one else has touched it except for the people in your house. No one has breathed on it. You haven't had to go out anywhere to pick up anything. And it's just the financial benefit, the gains that you get from that are just unmentionable. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is just the ease of having that tower garden 20 feet away from your kitchen. My daughter does a lot of cooking. She wants to be a gourmet chef. And so she uses a lot of herbs. She makes a lot of her own spices. And we grow a lot of those spices right on the tower garden. So when she's trying out a new recipe and she, oh gosh, I wonder what this would taste like with basil. Well, she can just walk over to the tower garden, pick a few leaves of basil, and try it out in that new recipe. The same with the cilantro. She switches out. She makes a lot of her own salsa. And so she'll switch out, and instead of using one ingredient, I'm going to see what is this going to taste like with this cilantro. And the taste of the freshness. Everything we grow is so fresh and so fragrant. When you go and pick those items, the smell, it just illuminates through your home, and it doesn't take that much because the taste is so fresh and so pronounced. If you are juicing, tower garden is the way to go to get all of your fresh greens, and you won't use as much greens when you're juicing if you're using your tower garden greens, because the nutrients are so bountiful, because there's no pesticides being used, there's no herbicides being used, and you're picking it fresh from your tower garden. I urge everybody on this call to go and connect with the person that put you on this call and get your tower garden ASP. For those of you that are raising children and you want to make sure that your children or your grandchildren are exposed to fresh foods and good eating, this is the way to go. The kids get to watch those fruits and vegetables that you put on your tower garden. They get to watch it grow from seed to complete plant, and it's just amazing. You are giving them a lifelong skill that they will never forget. So go out, connect with the person that connected you on this call, and order your tower garden immediately.